Hello, good morning everyone. It is Monday. It is 11:30. I am dressed. I am ready for the day. My face is washed, but teeth is brushed. Full makeup, everything else. The kids are dressed and ready to go. They earned a few minutes of tablet time while they did a few things for me this morning after we ate breakfast. And now I want to show you guys the hallway. And hi guys, so here is the hallway. I'm just going to be showing you these piles right here. As you can see, I'm pointing to all the mess. Thankfully, it's only at the end of the hallway. It is not through the entire hallway. But as you can tell, you will see kids' items. I have boxes from my daughter's room. I have toiletries, paper goods. There's some more from my daughter's room. And over here, you're going to see some from my son's room, more from my daughter's room, and some storage organization items. I was in the middle of showing you guys my hallway and the piles that I had to do and to work on. My grandmother called, so I actually put my iPad down. Sorry, that was Abby walking through the hall. I put my iPad down and I I put my iPad down, and while I was talking to her, I took care of those piles and the mess at the end of our hallway that I showed you guys. But now that I am done with that and we were off the phone, I grabbed up my iPad so I can film and show you guys the progress that I have made. Yay! Okay, so here's the end of the hallway. No more boxes, no more piles. I've got a trash bag right there. That's for trash. Part of that was from the hallway. I just put it in our room. Yes, I have debris, and I have tack strips, and I have padding. Let's see if I can zoom in here. I have padding. My camera will clear. That still needs to be taken up. But zooming out, there's no more piles here. There's no more boxes. There's no more plastic tower. There's no more anything. If you go from one doorway to the next and you look all around Jackson's doorway, where I'm standing, down the hall, okay, you will see that it is completed and I did it. I'm about to grab my broom and my dustpan. I think it's somewhere after 12:30. It's going on 1 o'clock. Sorry, the kids are on their iPads. It's after 12:30. It's going on 1 o'clock, and I'm going to sweep what I picked up and put away that area anyway. And then I believe we are going to go get lunch, and then we're going to come back. And Lord willing, we're going to bust out at least like 2 kids' bedrooms, Jackson's and Abigail's, and Lord willing, maybe tomorrow, Jonathan and I's bedroom will be on the list. So right now, that's what we've got to do. And we still have homeschool today. We've got company coming over later. And that's not including me picking up and wiping down the main areas of the house. Just a little clip. I'm going to sweep. And then hopefully once we resume back to, they're really being loud, back to the bedrooms, I will start filming and we will pick up from there, and you can see the results, the before and after. So, and maybe even a little bit of during. So thank you so much, and I'll see you then. It's me again, you guys. I just got done sweeping the floor in the hallway where I picked up all that stuff. I can't do it. I've got tack strips and I've got like nasty residue strips, I guess I'm going to call it, with padding stuck to it from when we ripped up the carpet that I didn't finish doing. I had done the other part of the hallway, the majority of the hallway, which I had lost that footage, unfortunately. Long story short, I've got to sit here and I have to finish pulling up these little bit of tack strips that's left. It's not a lot. Finish pulling up the padding and then getting my Goo Gone out. This video is not sponsored, but getting my Goo Gone out, taking up the residue that's down. For one, the tack strip, I just don't want to leave it for the kids. It's not good for them. And for two, I don't want to leave a project undone or unfinished. So let's do this. Hello, and welcome to my channel. My name is Amanda, and this is my fresh start. I'm so glad you found this video, and I pray that you find motivation and encouragement as you watch. Thank you for joining me. So here in this video, you're going to see me multitasking for one. I'm actually on the phone ripping up these tack strips, which thankfully a friend helped show me how to do. It was so nice to be able to do this, not having to ask my husband for him to do it or anything like that. It was a load I was able to take off of his shoulders, but at the same time, it was really nice to have this accomplishment under my belt, you could say. So as I'm working on this hallway, my kids are on their tablets. You're going to see one of them pop in here after a while. But yeah, just a couple of tools, getting on my hands and knees. Thankfully, it all worked out, and our hallway looks a lot better. So while I'm doing this voice recording, I thought it would be neat to just kind of share some random facts and information about our house and where we live. So we bought this home a few years ago. Oh, there's Jackson now. You can see him. And we bought this house a few years ago, and it was made in 1950s. The last update to this house was probably around the 1970s. We're talking multicolored shag carpet in all the rooms. Yeah, it was really retro. Don't get me wrong, I love vintage and I love retro, but this house needed some TLC and some love, and we really honestly purchased the house because it felt like home, and we knew that we were the people who could kind of give it that facelift, so to speak, that it really needed. I will tell you not to get discouraged, mama or wife or woman who lives in your home. If you do have an older house, it can be discouraging. At least for me it was, because I know my husband's busy schedule and me working at home didn't really afford for us to get it all done and get it done right now and get it all done the way maybe that I would have liked from maybe, a contractor, say, or somebody else. And we have had places in our home where we have had a contractor come out and redo, and that's going to be in a later video. I'll show you guys which room that is actually. But for the most part, we've been enjoying doing this house little by little, piece by piece, just on our own. So with some patience and with some elbow grease and some true grit and obviously a lot of help from the Lord, things are getting done and it's getting knocked out and it's coming along pretty nicely. And I can say finally we are beginning to really enjoy our home. Thank you. We're getting ready to eat lunch, okay? Okay. Abby, we're getting ready to eat lunch, all right? Comment down below, what is the room or the project in your home that you're really itching to get done, and what about that area do you not like? Okay, so I did the little bit by our bedroom, for our bedroom, in front of our bedroom, beside our bedroom, at the transition between one of the kids' rooms, and now all I've got is this to do as far as tack strips, and then this. So after that, I've just got some padding to take up, a little bit more padding, and then we just, I guess some more padding over here, and then just literally get the goo gone and get the residue. And we'll be done with the hallway. And then Lord willing, like I said, I'm going to move on to Jackson's room and Abby's room today. And then we have school and we have a guest coming over for dinner tonight. So not including picking up and wiping down the house, main areas of the house. It sounds like a lot. Lord willing, sorry, my phone. Lord willing, in Jesus' name, I'll be able to get this done because I can do all things through Christ who gives me strength. And no weapon that is formed against me shall prosper. I am going to set you guys down here and place you where I need to place you to finish working on this hallway floor. To finish that up, to move on, Lord willing, to the kids' bedrooms. I'm going to go get my cleaning shoes on, or my house shoes. They're literally shoes that I only wear in the house when I clean. I'm going to go do that, and then I'm going to work on this floor, and then we'll see where we're at. Unfortunately, it looks like tomorrow we'll be jumping in on my son's room, my daughter's room, and Lord willing, our bedroom, and then going from there. So let's get back to it. So here you see me putting on my quote-unquote house shoes. Yes, they are shoes that I only wear in the house typically when I'm cleaning or doing household projects. Actually, these were a pair of shoes that my husband had brought home to me, and I was really excited about it. So here I am working on this portion of the hallway. You can see the door to my left actually has carpet still there, as you can tell. So that's actually our linen closet. So I will tell you, the linen closet at this end of the hallway and on the opposite end of the hallway, there's a coat closet. Both of those closets still have carpet left in them. Yes, unfortunately. But also, there will be a time where I go through these closets and I intend to make videos of that, and I will get to share that with you guys when I get to that video. So I am not gonna lie, as you could probably tell from the previous few clips, I was getting pretty worn out. Not gonna lie, no shame in this game. Honestly, I'm so out of shape, and honestly, I'm really unfit that it's totally affecting me. I can see by the little details and the little things in life, but even by doing a project like this, like, it's silly. You see me just literally ripping up tack strips and peeling nails out of the floor, And here in a minute, you're going to see me wiping down the remnants from the carpet padding. And oh my goodness, I was out of breath. I was tired. Like, I felt like it was a ginormous workout. Now, also, I will say, at the same time, if my husband was doing this or somebody else, they would have whipped through this not only faster than I could have done, but honestly, it probably wouldn't have phased or affected them. But like I said, honestly, I am not in the best shape. And so thankfully, you could say this was kind of a mini workout for me. So it honestly ended up being double fold. So not only was it a blessing to my home that I got it done, but it was a blessing to my body as well, because it was kind of like this little mini workout that I got to experience. So again, here I am sweeping up some of the debris that was left on the floor. I tell you what, that carpet padding, it kind of left a little mess. But it's okay, because a broom and a dustpan really got the job done. Now at this point, I'm almost done with this project. I just have right there at that doorway that I'm sweeping at the moment to sweep that up. I believe put some Goo Gone down, and honestly, it's going to come right up. It's going to be really clean, and I'm just going to put everything into that trash bag, and this project will be complete. There's Abby's little feet. So for me, it really helped during this time to not only put music on, comment down below what favorite workout music or house cleaning music you like, but also, as you can tell, a timer. I would set a timer for myself on not only doing the hallway, but that Goo Gone right there. Yeah, it just took Goo Gone in that towel, but you set it for about 3 to 5 minutes, I believe the bottle says, and just let it sit. So I'm showing you that with that timer a minute ago. And then right there, actually, because there wasn't so much, it's so gross, it's so disgusting. I actually didn't have to wait so long. But yeah, that workout that I was talking to you about, yes, that right there, I was really feeling it. So I ended up taking up the transition strips. Like I said, wasn't something intentional, but it really made a difference. And really the floor looked a lot more streamlined, I guess you could say, and seamless, I guess. Yeah, would be the correct term. And it was really nice. So here I'm spraying more Goo Gone. See that like fuzzy, icky, like yes. And because it was pretty gnarly, like I said, we're going to set that timer for 5 minutes and just let that Goo Gone do its job while I turn over here and get this other transition strip from my daughter's room up, which thankfully that really wasn't a pain. Those were pretty easy to get up, which was nice. And we even ended up being able to save those and salvage them for our next project. So here you can see me just spraying the Goo Gone down over the leftover bits of the carpet padding that was left underneath the transition strip. Yeah, it was hiding under there too. But you can also see this timer counting down for when I had set it a few minutes before prior. So I can come back and wipe down the rest of that Goo Gone from the other doorway. And see, it just came right up. Thankfully, it was just really easy to wipe that towel across, and I really didn't have to fight with it, and it made it really, really nice. It came off quite easy. So here I am over here doing this portion as well. Thankfully, it took no time at all, and it really made a huge difference. One of the reasons why I actually wanted to get this project completed was not only because it was an eyesore, for one, but honestly because it was really dangerous for our children and our animals. Those tack strips actually had nails sticking up, and we do have one dog in the house, and like I said, we do have 2 kids. Yes, they have house shoes, but they're not always that diligent in wearing them around all the time. I guess you could say that's a new habit that we're needing to form. But thankfully, and praise God, since the tack strips were no longer there, really, it's not necessary for them to have to wear shoes through the house, which makes it really nice and very convenient. Look at all that nasty dirt. That just came up from rubbing that residue up from the floor from underneath the leftover padding. And here are those transition strips. Fit nice. They were all cut the same size, and so I took care of those. And this is me with the final touches, sweeping up the rest of the debris from what I rubbed up with the towel and the Goo Gone. Spick and span. Not gonna hide it, you guys. I was really happy to get this done, but as you'll see, I was very exhausted. Okay, you guys. I'm so sorry. And I'm gonna turn you guys around. I'm gonna show you that I finally, thank you Jesus, got the rest of the hallway finished. I swept, I picked up the padding that was still down from the carpet, and my brain right now, I'm just like, bleh. Yeah, and I also got the transition strips picked up. I didn't realize I was going to need to get those up, but it makes sense. And once I pulled them up, it looked a lot better. They were unnecessary, and they were only down because at one point we still had carpet in the hallway and the bedrooms did not. So once the carpet was ripped out of the hallway and the bedrooms had hardwood as well, they weren't really necessary. So let me turn you guys around. I will show you an after. So as you can see here, there's no more piles, and as we walk closer, you're going to see there's no more piles here in the middle of the hallway, at the end of the hallway. You're also going to see that the residue and the padding is gone. Of course, you know, you've got paint here from when they painted, apparently, before they put carpet down, whatever. Transition strips are gone. Again, you're seeing spackles of paint here. I don't know. Let me know in the comments below if you know how to get paint off of hardwood. Our hardwood, you can't really tell from this point of view, this camera. It looks like it's slightly treated. Actually, it looks a lot lighter and a lot less finished, I guess you could say, on my camera. But in real life, it looks a little bit darker and like there is some finish on it. But regardless, it's not just raw wood slats, I guess, which is what it looks like on my camera, unfortunately, with my lighting. Eventually, I will invest in a ring light. But until then, there are paint spackles on here. I don't know how to get those out. So the wood is slightly treated. Like I said, if you know something, I don't know, something coming to my mind is mineral spirits. Is that what it's called? Not sure if that'll work or not, but there's that. You go around here, some of the oil, the Goo Gone is still drying, so I got that up. Again, more paint that they got on the floor at one point in time. Transition strip, again, is gone. Yes, you see all these lovely nail holes, which stinks. I don't know, maybe I'm thinking filler, like wood filler or wood putty, I don't know, something. Or maybe at some point we can do that at another time. Again, more paint on the floor, but it's okay. My point is, we've got the carpet padding gone, the remnants of the carpet padding. We've got the sticky residue lines up. We've got the transition, 1, 2, let me see, 3 transition strips on, yes, and the tack strips, they're all gone. That was another main focus. So those are all gone, and go over in this corner. That's all taken care of. That's all taken care of. Right there, again, the Goo Gone's drying. That's all taken care of. So here's what it looks like. Remember, it was the before. There was stuff everywhere. Tack strips, nails, padding, you name it. Nasty, dirty, fuzzy, gooey residue, tacky residue. That's all gone now. Stuff, strips, nasties, fuzzies, everything. And that, my friends, that is an unfortunate dip in our floor. Like, that's actually a gouge. But anyway, I'm going to say bye to you guys. I'm going to get on with getting ready for our dinner guest. So join me in the next video. Lord willing, tomorrow I'm going to wake up and tackle those kids' rooms. And miraculously, if I could get both the kids' rooms done and our room, that would be an amazing feat. So that's my goal. I'm learning to be realistic with my goals and to go easy on myself, you could say. You know, I want to eat a whole elephant in one day, and that's just not how it is. That's just not how it works. I'm learning to pace myself, be realistic, or more realistic, I should say. So until then, remember, if you are in Christ, you are a new creature. The old things have passed away, and behold, all things have become new. And you got this. Girl, boy, whoever, whatever, you got this. You can do all things through Christ who gives you strength, and you are more than a conqueror through Christ. So I will talk to you. See you tomorrow. Thanks for watching. Hope you like. Click and don't forget to subscribe. Thank you. Bye.